Hello, folks. Rebel Media here. Gavin McInnes speaking to you. I am a Canadian expat living in America, and I have a low IQ. So I'm going to try to plow through this, but I don't really get what's going on. All I know is Antonin Scalia died, who I believe was in the Supreme Court, and he was a real sort of a deal breaker of a guy. And he was a true conservative in the sense that he understood what matters in America is God and family, particularly Christianity. Now, the left, Congress, I believe, I'm going to just accept that I'm saying I believe for everything, and the fact checkers can wrestle with me later, but they're trying to prevent Obama from choosing a new nominee before November 16, which would be unprecedented, and it has even been called racist. And a lot of people are assuming he's going to choose one. I am. And the question is who? Because Scalia was really a stopgap that was stopping a lot of major bills getting through. And he was a major thorn in the side of everything from abortion, climate change, unions, gay marriage. He kept stopping these things with the 5-4 vote. And I was reading about this in Vox, of all places. They said, last Thursday, this was a while ago, so 2 Thursdays ago, the Supreme Court surprised everyone by voting 5-4 to issue a stay and delay enforcement of Obama's Clean Power Plan. Now, we know how obsessed Obama is with his legacy in this final sprint. The guy wants something on the books. That's why he did such a bad job with that Iran deal, because he just, okay, I'll be the Muslim guy. I'll be the guy who appeased Muslims. Maybe I'll be the clean power guy, which was a major EPA rule to cut carbon dioxide emissions from the electricity sector. The 5-4 split has become a 4-4 split. Now, is Obama going to pull in another Ruth Bader Ginsburg, another notorious RBG? She's the one who really pushes for the whole idea of feminism means getting out of the kitchen and women need to be in the workforce like me. Her husband does all the cooking, and she's very proud of that and would like everyone else to be like that. I would like to be like that, but my kids don't enjoy popcorn that much. So far he's brought on a known lesbian, known to me. I can't prove it, but I know a lesbian when I see one, and so do you. Look at her, Elena Kagan. She's a lesbian. And then, of course, the Latina, Sonia Sotomayor. Now, you go, why do you care that one's a lesbian and one's Latina? Because that affects their decisions. Where did I get this from? Oh, Sonia Sotomayor. I further accept, she said in a CNN article, that our experiences as women and people of color affect our decisions. Why do Hispanics get to say people of color all the time? You came here late. We had the whole civil rights thing, slavery, all that. Blacks have a story here. You can't just come on and show up at the 11th hour and say, I'm equally outraged by my slavery. What? You're Spaniards. Sorry, you're white. Our gender and national origins may and will make a difference in our judging. That's Sonia Sotomayor. So, Obama knows this. If he can get another one of these in the mix, he could pass through a lot of stuff and improve his legacy. And this is why it is so sad that Scalia died. He was a wonderful guy. He was a genius. He was hilarious. He was known for his opinions. And when I say his opinions, you know, those judgy things, dissents or whatever they're called. He called the Obamacare argument pure applesauce and accused them of jiggery-pokery. He said, one of my favorites is, he said, it's not up to the courts to invent new minorities that get special protections. You see, he got that the gay marriage thing isn't about gay marriage. We all thought it was, and it seemed like a good argument. Two lesbians are in love, they can be in love. What, you don't like, you hate love? And then it gets through and you go, wait a minute, why is a couple in upstate New York getting fined $13,000 for not having one in their living room? Why did you choose that particular couple? Why did you choose that pizzeria, that bakery? Why didn't you choose a Muslim bakery? Oh, this isn't about love, it's about hate. It's about sabotaging Christian values. Marriage was around before the government. It's a religious tradition that LGBTs don't seem to like because they're not included, so they go in there and they mess it up. And anyone who has a problem with that is a fool. And Scalia recognized that, and he said, fine, I'm a fool. And at a Knights of Columbus talk, of which I'm a third-degree member, he told them, God assumed from the beginning that the wise of the world would view Christians as fools, and he has not been disappointed. If I brought any message today, it is this. Have the courage to have your wisdom regarded as stupidity. Be fools for Christ, and have the courage to suffer the contempt of the sophisticated world. This is what Pat Buchanan was screaming in The Death of the West. He said that Christianity is pushed as a bunch of people who believe in that dinosaurs don't exist and the earth is 3,000 years old and gays are going to hell. They're horrible human beings. They're all dumb yokel rednecks. Ignore them. He said that gays are pushed as normal and everything they do should be treated exactly the same, including marriage or any other Christian tradition they want to follow. And he said, don't fall for that, because it's ultimately about sabotage. And once you take apart the family and you take apart Christianity, the West starts crumbling as a concept. And then, by the way, when you lose the West, that's bad for everyone, including everyone else. Why do you think people emigrate here? They know the West is the best. Here's my favorite Scalia quote ever. And don't get your hopes up, because it's not that witty. In a big family, the first child is kind of like the first pancake. If it's not perfect, that's okay. There's a lot more coming along. Well, there aren't a lot more coming along, you see, and that is the problem. We need as many pancakes as possible, because when you bring in other pancakes, they taste weird. They don't even taste like those mixed pancakes that are pre-made. They taste like crepes or something. And if you like crepes, that's fine, but that's not our pancakes. We need to make more American pancakes, and we need more Scalias. So I don't know who he's going to choose, but I hope whoever he chooses is ready to make as many pancakes as Scalia did, and as many as our forefathers made us.